How's it going? Welcome back to the show. This is You May Roscoe. I am Roscoe, and today we're going to be doing a reaction to a video that is titled UFC Fighter Ailin Perez Twerks on Opponent After Victory Despite Brutal Weigh-In Struggles. And before we get into this, I do want to ask for anybody who hasn't that they please subscribe to the channel and also make sure you hit the notification bell. And yeah, this video that we'll be checking out, this is a UFC fighter who I'm not familiar with. I just kind of ran across this story kind of just popped into my feed. So when I saw I didn't watch the video, but you know how when you scroll onto the video before you tap onto it, it's playing and you could still see like the words and all that stuff. But I saw a little bit of that and I thought that this was kind of interesting. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna react to this. That's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, Ailin Perez, I don't know. I know just like a little bit about this story. I know that she was fighting some Russian lady. And the weigh-in struggles, I heard a little bit about that or read a little bit about that whole deal. But yeah, let's start this up.
Hello viewers, welcome back to SSN24. In a highly entertaining fight night at UFC Paris, Argentina's Ailin Perez grabbed the spotlight, not just for her dominant performance, but for her unique victory celebration. Perez secured a first-round submission win over Russian UFC newcomer Daria Zeleznyakova, finishing the fight with an arm triangle just before the round ended. But it wasn't just her fighting skills that caught attention. After the victory, Perez famously celebrated by twerking on her opponent, rubbing in her win. As Zeleznyakova stood up,
That seemed kind of crazy to me in a UFC fight. Like MMA fighters are twerking on each other. And I know like people had to been like up in arms about that whole deal, because like nobody likes to see you celebrating this sports now. Like if you do anything other than just gracefully go back to your corner, you're doing too much. But yeah, let's keep this going.
but it wasn't just her fighting skills that caught attention. After the victory, Perez famously celebrated by twerking on her opponent, rubbing in her win. As Zeleznyakova stood up to walk away, Perez adjusted her dance, continuing the spectacle. This was Perez's second submission win, improving her record to 11-2 and marking her fourth consecutive victory. However, Zeleznyakova faced her second-ever defeat, dropping to 9-2 in her UFC career. Despite
Let me just push it back a little bit. And if you haven't seen the video of her actually doing the twerking on her, it looks funny in real time. Because of course she's made her submit already. So the fight is over, so she already done put that arm lock, whatever the move was that she put on her to make her tap out. But she did that. And then, afterwards, when she's, letting her up, she just twerks in her face. And then, I guess she tried to move or something. So she adjusted so she could twerk on her. She turned so she could twerk on her again. Like, no, you gonna take this twerk. You gonna take this twerk, but yeah, let's continue.
However, Zeleznyakova faced her second-ever defeat, dropping to 9-2 in her UFC career. Despite the win, Perez's journey to the fight wasn't easy. She had to forfeit 20% of her fight purse after missing weight during Friday's weigh-in. The weight cut took a toll on Perez, visibly shaking and struggling to reach the scale. She ultimately weighed in at 136.5 pounds, half a pound over the bantamweight limit. Despite the weight cut struggles, Perez showed resilience and determination, regaining her strength to
That's crazy. Like, and this will be the last time that I'll push it back, but a half a pound cost her 20% of her money. She had to give it to the other fighter. But let's finish this out.
136.5 pounds, half a pound over the bantamweight limit. Despite the weight cut struggles, Perez showed resilience and determination, regaining her strength to put on a show at the ceremonial weigh-ins and, ultimately, deliver a stunning performance in the octagon. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates from SSN24.
All right, cool beans. And we'll push this back. And yeah, that was UFC fighter Ailin Perez twerks on opponent after victory despite brutal weigh-in struggles. And yeah, that whole having to give up your money for a half a pound thing. I mean, the rules are the rules. If it's written in the contract, then it's cool. I guess that's another reason why she felt it necessary. Like if you finna walk out with some of my money after I win, you know, then I might as well twerk on you a couple of times, just for the sake of. But it also was a little deeper than her just out of the blue just doing this, because according to some stories that I've heard, the lady that she was fighting actually said some disparaging things, um, about Ailin, so I guess that's the reason why, Ailin would, do the twerking thing. And it wasn't just some, like I said, out of the blue thing. Otherwise, if anybody was to look at, what she did as disrespect or something like that, then, I guess, I would have to agree. It's something that I don't think is commonplace really in any sport, so, for you to do that on your opponent without some kind of provocation, then, it would be like, wow, you're gonna twerk on your opponent after you scored a touchdown, huh? You that's what you own. But if they out there talking stuff though, you're gonna take this twerk. But I'm gonna leave. But before I do, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the share button, hit the playlist options. You'll end up seeing this in sports reactions as well as shocking video reactions. So I'll put this in those two, and you'll see this as well as anything else that um, that'll need to go into those two playlists. But I also have playlists for other things. A lot of that stuff is music based, but as you can see, I step outside of that. So when you get the chance, check out all of the playlists. And I have the Cash App, $ you made Roscoe, PayPal at you made Roscoe. Super thanks option is available for those who like to show their support or appreciation for what's being done on the page. And that's it. That's all. I'm done. I will see you again soon. So until next time, be safe and be good.